Norm.
Norm can refer to different things depending on the context, but generally, it means a standard or expectation that is commonly accepted or practiced. For example, in social settings, norms can refer to expected behaviors and attitudes in certain situations, such as greeting others politely, maintaining eye contact during a conversation, or not interrupting others while they speak. In the field of ethics and morality, norms can refer to established principles of right and wrong conduct, such as the norm of honesty, which requires individuals to tell the truth and not deceive others. In statistics, norm can also refer to a mathematical concept that measures the size or magnitude of a vector or function. Some specific types of norms. Social norms. These are the unwritten rules or expectations that guide behavior in a particular social group or culture. Social norms can include things like customs, values, and etiquette. Social norms are the unwritten rules and expectations that govern our behavior in social situations. Here are some examples of social norms. 1. Greeting others, saying hello or giving a nod of acknowledgement when greeting someone. 2. Personal space, maintaining a comfortable distance between oneself and others in social situations. 3. Eye contact, making and maintaining eye contact when engaging in conversation. 4. Politeness, using please and thank you when making requests or receiving favors. 5. Table manners, using utensils properly, not talking with your mouth full, and not reaching across the table to grab food. 6. Dress codes, dressing appropriately for the occasion, such as wearing formal attire for a wedding or business meeting. 7. Punctuality, showing up on time or early to appointments, meetings, or events. 8. Respect for elders, showing respect and deference to older individuals. 9. Tipping, leaving a gratuity when receiving a service, such as in restaurants or hair salons. 10. Cell phone etiquette, not using phones during social interactions or at formal events, and not speaking loudly on phones in public spaces.
Legal norms. These are the rules and regulations that are enforced by law, such as traffic laws, criminal laws, and contracts. Legal norms are rules and regulations that are enforced by the government and backed by the power of the law. Here are some examples of legal norms. 1. Criminal laws, laws that prohibit and punish behavior that is considered harmful to society, such as theft, assault, and murder. 2. Traffic laws, laws that regulate the use of vehicles on public roads, such as speed limits, stop signs, and traffic lights. 3. Property laws, laws that govern the ownership and transfer of property, such as real estate and personal belongings. 4. Employment laws, laws that regulate the relationship between employers and employees, such as minimum wage requirements and anti-discrimination laws. 5. Tax laws, laws that govern the collection and payment of taxes, such as income tax and sales tax. 6. Environmental laws, laws that protect the environment and regulate the use of natural resources, such as air and water pollution laws. 7. Contract laws, laws that govern the formation and enforcement of legal contracts between parties. 8. Intellectual property laws, laws that protect the rights of creators and inventors, such as patents and copyrights. 9. Immigration laws, laws that regulate the entry and presence of non-citizens in a country. 10. Family laws, laws that regulate family relationships, such as marriage, divorce, and child custody.
Moral norms. These are the principles that guide behavior based on a sense of right and wrong. Moral norms can be based on religious, philosophical, or cultural beliefs. Moral norms are principles that guide our behavior and interactions with others. Here are some examples of moral norms. 1. Honesty, telling the truth and being sincere in our words and actions. 2. Respect, treating others with dignity and valuing their opinions and rights. 3. Fairness, ensuring that everyone is treated equally and justly. 4. Responsibility, being accountable for our actions and their consequences. 5. Compassion, showing kindness and empathy towards others who are in need or suffering. 6. Integrity, maintaining consistency between our words and actions, and being true to our values. 7. Loyalty, being faithful to our commitments and standing by those who we care about. 8. Forgiveness, letting go of grudges and resentments towards others who have wronged us. 9. Courage, standing up for what is right, even in the face of adversity or fear. 10. Empathy, putting ourselves in someone else's shoes and understanding their perspective.
Norms in mathematics. In mathematics, a norm is a function that assigns a non-negative value to a vector, matrix, or function. The norm measures the size of the vector, matrix, or function. Norms in mathematics refer to a way of measuring the size or distance of mathematical objects such as vectors, matrices, or functions. Here are some examples of norms in mathematics. 1. Euclidean norm. The Euclidean norm, also known as the L2 norm, is a commonly used norm that measures the distance between 2 points in Euclidean space. For a vector x equals x1, x2, xn, the Euclidean norm x is given by the formula x equals sqrt, x1 caret 2 plus x2 caret 2 plus xn caret 2. 2. Manhattan norm. The Manhattan norm, also known as the L1 norm, measures the distance between 2 points in a grid-like structure. For a vector x equals x1, x2, xn, the Manhattan norm x is given by the formula x equals x1 plus x2 plus xn. 3. Supremum norm. The supremum norm, also known as the L-infinity norm, measures the maximum absolute value of a function over a given interval. For a function f defined on the interval a, b, the supremum norm f is given by the formula f equals sup f x a equals x equals b. 4. Frobenius norm. The Frobenius norm is a norm used for matrices. For a matrix A equals age with m rows and n columns, the Frobenius norm A is given by the formula A equals sqrt sum underscore I sum underscore j age caret 2. 5. Operator norm. The operator norm is a norm used for linear operators between normed vector spaces. For a linear operator t, the operator norm t is defined as the smallest constant c such that tx equals cx for all x in the domain of t. These are just a few examples of norms in mathematics. Norms play an important role in many areas of mathematics, including analysis, functional analysis, and numerical analysis.
Psychological norms. These are the implicit or explicit expectations for behavior that are based on psychological factors. Psychological norms can include things like conformity, obedience, and social influence. Psychological norms are unwritten rules or expectations that guide people's behavior and attitudes. Here are some examples of psychological norms.
1. Reciprocity norm, the norm that people should reciprocate the behavior of others. For example, if someone does you a favor, you are expected to return the favor. 2. Social responsibility norm, the norm that people should help others who are in need or less fortunate. For example, people are expected to help the homeless or donate to charity. 3. Personal space norm, the norm that people should respect each other's personal space. For example, people should not stand too close to each other unless they have a close relationship. 4. Conformity norm, the norm that people should conform to the group or societal standards. For example, people may feel pressure to conform to certain fashion trends or political beliefs. 5. Gender role norm, the norm that people should behave according to their gender roles. For example, women are expected to be nurturing and emotional, while men are expected to be aggressive and assertive.
6. Time norm, the norm that people should be punctual and respect other people's time. For example, people are expected to arrive on time for appointments and meetings.
These are just a few examples of the different types of norms. The specific type of norm will depend on the context in which it is used.